About 80% of traders at the Kumasi Central Mkt were relocated to satellite markets in the Kumasi metropolis for the redevelopment of the market project to start. The relocation of traders has often been characterized by resistance, as some traders will usually decline to move to satellite markets designated for their relocation. A deputy minister for local government and rural development, Govt Tim, who toured the construction site, told journalists that the government would work closely with stakeholders to complete the relocation process.
The Honorable Minister for Local Government and Rural Development is Honored Govt. He's so much passionate and eager to make sure that all the markets that we have initiated comes to a completion. And he's charged me to be here and then meet with all the stakeholders. Indeed, we have had a very good meeting, the contractor, the consultant, and all that. And I also have the opportunity of interacting with the major stakeholders. What gladdens my heart in this whole venture is that I didn't know we have a set of good people who have volunteered to organize their own stalls to the tune of close to 2,000 of them, and are ready to move their people out of it without taking a peso from the government. That's the level of commitment seen in Kumasi here in Ashanti. I'm happy about that. Now, we still have some few recalcitrant ones that we need to engage. My plea is that the Honorable Minister is committed, making sure that the project goes on and completed within schedule. We have also spoken to the contractor and the consultant. They have given us certain determining dates, completion date. We think that they need to do something about it in a way that would bring they finish about 6 months earlier than the scheduled times.
The deputy minister also says some lessons in how to prevent flooding at the facility after it is completed have been learned by contractors after a similar incident was experienced at the new KJTR market a few weeks ago.
Yes, in terms of the flooding, you know what, I am happy to note that the contractor himself, he was involved in the first phase, and then he was here when we had a little bit of the floodings and all that. He's taking care of all that. He's done the analysis and all that, and that is informing his decision to get a bigger view of the area, so that we'll be able to undertake the necessary geostudies and then do the proper engineering works to be able to come out with a better drainage system. And I'm very optimistic that he's going to do just that.
The contractors in charge of the project will need the government's intervention to relocate the remaining traders to enable them to use the land for utility installations at the facility. Work is progressing at the project site, and officials of the Brazilian construction firm undertaking the project contractor has given assurance that it will meet the 2024 completion deadline.
And we know things will work together for us in order to complete phase 2 on schedule. As the minister said, we'll have about 20% of the site Central Mkt traders have to relocate. And so if this request is properly granted, we will be able to do as the minister requested. 2024 is supposed to be in November, and the minister pleaded that if government is able to do his part, then he suggests that June 2024 has to be the deadline for the completion and the opening of the Kumasi Market Phase 2.
The leadership of the racecourse market, one of the satellite markets, has provided lockable shops to aid the relocation.
Our contractors say they will be able to meet the 2024 deadline for the completion of this project, but will want the help of the government to relocate the remaining traders still occupying parts of the market. From the Kumasi Central Mkt in the Ashanti region, Hafiz Tijani for Citi News.